Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of May 2022. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I will be using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Scorpio, with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Now, I'm trying to get my camera situated. So I had these crystals here so the lens would have something to focus on. I do sell these in my shop, www.intuitivegemsbeauty.com, in case you are interested in getting some of these gorgeous crystal palm stones. But let's go ahead and get right into your reading, Scorpio. So, what do we need to know for the sign of Scorpio as it relates to money, wealth, finance? Ooh. Prosperity and abundance for the month of May 2022. Wow. What do we need to know for the sign of Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, so let's get right into it because you've got some good cards here. And I know May is going to be a pretty powerful month for you as it relates to money. How do I know? Because we're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is brand new money coming in, brand new success, brand new job. Could be for some of you. Also, the Ace of Cups talks about overflow. It could also be the start of a new relationship. Now, because we're talking about money, I do feel like this could be a professional relationship. But that doesn't mean that it couldn't include personal relationships as well. The Ace of Cups also is a very powerful card because it talks about finally being rewarded for doing something that you are extremely passionate about, something that you love. So for a lot of you who are transitioning into passion project, type work, or if you're launching a business, something you've always wanted to do, something you've always had your heart set on, looks like May could be the month where things finally start coming together for you as it relates to that. Now, we also have the Four of Wands, and that's in the reverse. We also have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now, these two cards tell me that there's timing that needs to be, paid attention to. Now, the Eight of Wands talks about things not happening on time, but that's not always a negative, okay? It looks like some things could be delayed, looks like some things could be falling behind schedule. The other thing with this Four of Wands in the reverse, it means that there are some things financially related that are timely that need to be focused on first. I'll put it that way, that need to be prioritized. Okay, so while you do have some new money and some new opportunity and new relationships brewing professionally as well as personally, pay attention to some things that have a financial connection that are time sensitive. Okay, so that's something that we really need to pay attention to because the cards are telling us that time is of the essence here. Now, a lot of this I'm feeling could be investment related, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be a deadline for a job. It could be a deadline for, making a purchase. Whatever the case may be, pay attention to the schedule and pay attention to the dates. Next, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands means you're attracting a lot of attention from people in a much higher position than you. Now, as this relates to work, it could be your supervisor, it could be a co-worker, it could be one of the executives at the job that you work at. But just know that you are attracting a lot of good attention as it relates to your career, and this is something that you're going to be able to leverage and use in the future. Finally, we do have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman talks about sometimes feeling a little stuck. Sometimes things could feel a little stagnant, all right? And I think that's kind of to be expected. We do have some time issues here with these two cards indicated. But also, I do feel like there's going to be where you're going to feel a little frustrated that maybe something's not moving as quickly as possible. Again, these two cards kind of already warned us about that. So I don't think you have to worry about it. The thing is you have to make sure that you're still moving ahead in other ways. Okay, so either still educating yourself, either still investing in yourself, personal and professional development. And I think those things are really going to take you far. They're going to make you more valuable, and in that way, you're going to be able to make and attract more money. All right. Let's see what else shows up for Scorpio. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022. All right, Scorpio, as we move through May, looks like you have an offer that does come through. However, it's either going to be an offer that does not meet your expectations, or the offer is going to come in too late, right? So for those of you waiting to hear back from a job, you may hear back, but it may not be, in the time that you were expecting to hear back. Or it could also be that you do hear back, but maybe the pay isn't what you were expecting or what you wanted. Next, we do have the 10 of Wands. Be careful of not getting overwhelmed and taking on too much. But I know that for a lot of us, especially Scorpios, they're very hard workers. They're very diligent. They're very focused and determined. I know it's you really get involved in your work, and sometimes you can really just focus on work. But you have to be careful with that, especially in the month of May, because you have a lot of other things coming up, and you need to be energetically available for that. Next, we do have the 6 of Wands. This is you attracting a lot of attention, you getting recognition, you getting to be the star of the show, you getting noticed. Now, we did talk about that with this King of Wands here, so I'm not surprised that you're going to be attracting a lot of attention. Now, Scorpios tend to attract a lot of attention anyway, just because they have a very charismatic personality. Every Scorpio I know is very magnetic, so I think you're really going to see that works in your favor this month, Scorpio. Next, we do have the 7 of Wands. That's a communication card. Now, communication is more about paying attention to the details of the conversations you have, okay? And really understanding that you may have to, I don't want to say defend yourself, but you're really going to have to protect your opinions in some way. That's what this card is telling us. It's telling us that, other people may want to either attack you or disagree with you, but it's okay because you don't really need their approval for anything. But just understand that, especially when you're having conversations around money, people are going to have different opinions, and you may have to kind of go out on your own. Finally, we do have the Chariot. Now, one thing I love about the Chariot card is that it's a card related to speed. The Chariot card talks about things finally happening quickly, which is actually a nice, it's a nice surprise, a nice turn of events, because we had things, kind of being delayed and going behind schedule in this first week of May. But by the time we hit the middle of May, it looks like things are definitely going to start speeding up, and you're going to have a lot of things happening at the same time. So you will have a very full plate, especially as it relates to money. You're going to have several projects taking off. The other thing, Scorpio, about that Chariot card, I feel like you're going to be pulled in several different directions. In other words, people are going to, you're going to have a lot of demands made on you. So just be aware of that, and remember to keep your boundaries in place, because again, you don't want to get overworked or stressed out. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what else is showing up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022. Wow. All right, so you got a lot of good news coming in. especially in the second half of May. And then we have the Knight of Swords. That's another timing card. This card talks about things happening very, very quickly, and sometimes things happening, things show up and then they go away very, very quickly. But this is another card relating to timing and relating to speed. So, as this relates to your money, pay attention to any opportunities that show up that you may be interested in. Why? Because it looks like they're not going to last forever. It's one of those things where you have to take action or you miss out. But remember, I'm not telling you to take action or to invest in something that you're not familiar with or comfortable with, or something that you're not knowledgeable about. But if it's something that you feel good about and you understand all the details involved, go ahead and make a move, because it's going to pay off. Next, we have the Four of Swords. Again, because it's in the reverse, that's another card about taking action. And it's pretty much kind of reiterating what I said here. Take action. Don't step back. Be bold. Make a move. Again, as long as you feel comfortable and as long as you understand and you're not putting yourself at too much risk, I say go for it. We also have the Two of Swords. That means you've made a decision. No more procrastinating. As it relates to your money, this is good. This is definitely going to pay off. It is going to set you up for success because you're not dragging your feet. You're not stalling. You're moving forward. Okay, next we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is some type of support or assistance showing up as it relates to your work and your career. I'm not surprised because we have some good money news coming in, and we also have some good news here. Now, this is also electronic, okay? That Page of Swords talks about good news coming in digitally, or it could be something related to technology. Now, the other aspect about the Page of Swords is it could be some good news about something being discontinued, because remember, the Swords energy is about eliminating the unnecessary as it relates to our work and our money. But I'm also picking up a very strong digital technology energy with this card. So don't be surprised if there's some type of a tech announcement, or if there's something digital or tech related and there's good news as it relates to your money and your finances in association with technology or something digital or something computer related, something like that. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's see what else shows up for you. Oh, nice, 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 nice. What else do we need to know for the sign of Scorpio as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022? All right, you got 2 cards here, and they're good. Very good, Scorpio. This one is just kind of a loose one. It just kind of fell out, but I'm gonna add it in there. All right, so as we close out the month of May, Scorpio, you've got the Five of Swords. That's improved communication. Love it. You also have this Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. Whatever you've been hoping for, praying for, wishing for, you're going to start seeing signs of it come together and materialize towards the end of May. That's very exciting. We also have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is mindset, okay? And when it shows up in the reverse, that means that you are really changing your mindset and your belief system as it relates to what you believe is possible for you as it relates to finances, money, business, success, all those things. Okay, so you're really starting to expand your awareness, and you are also reprogramming your mind to up-level and to increase and to really be able to accommodate more, to expand your container, right? Because wealth, and I'm sure a lot of you already know this, but wealth is something that, you make as much as that you believe you can make, right? And in order to make more, you have to believe that you can make more, and that you're worthy of more, and that you deserve more, okay? And all of this sometimes is done through the subconscious. Unconsciously, a lot of us don't know the programming that's running through our head that keeps us stuck. I say all this to say is that you're breaking free of that, Scorpio. So it's definitely going to up-level your money and your finances in your life. Next, we have the Sun card. The Sun card is another positive card. Doesn't matter how it shows up in my readings. If it does show up in the reverse, that just means it's to a lesser degree. But the Sun card is success. It's positivity. It's good energy, good luck. The Wheel of Fortune is really the good luck card. Again, things turn and work in your favor. Things just get really, really good towards the end of the month for you, Scorpio. So get ready, because it's very exciting. You have so many good, positive things happening for you, and things are working out in your favor. Now, finally, we do have this Ace of Swords. This was kind of the loose thing that kind of fell out here at the end. Now, the Ace of Swords is a card about stalled breakthroughs when it shows up in the reverse, right? So you have all this progress, you have all these good things happening, but sometimes a breakthrough doesn't necessarily happen in the way that we think it would, or the way that we think it should, and things get a little bit stalled. Now, it doesn't mean success is not coming, or success is not, on the way, but, sometimes little hiccups happen, sometimes little bumps in the road happen. And I really just want you to be aware that that's not something that's going to take away from the volume of success that is coming to you, all right? Because you do have a lot from what I can see here. But just understand, it's not going to be totally smooth sailing. You will hit a few snags along the way, but that doesn't mean success is not coming. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get what you want, because clearly with this reading, you will. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. I haven't used this deck in a while. Okay. So the card I got for you, Scorpio, is Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Now, this is interesting because I really think you're going to be in a position to give, because you have so much coming to you in the month of May. I mean, not only financially, that of course, but also you're going to be in a position to really share of yourself. You're going to have overflow. That was indicated by this Ace of Cups card here. But you're also going to be able to give time, resources, information, support. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, Scorpio. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.